So here we have it, ladies and gentlemen, economics in action in the real world, Dylan. Not just some airy-fairy thing written in your textbook. This is real. It's living. S1 and D1. P1. Q1. Now, Helen, as a consequence of the reduction in supply, what will happen to the supply curve?
Thing will like move to the
Well, so you need to tell me what will happen to the supply curve.
I don't know.
Exactly. Correct. So as a consequence of this decision by OPEC, the supply curve will shift to the left. So we're going to do that. So we shift that parallel. You see that? Parallel to S1. So we've got S2. And as a consequence, the price has gone up and quantity demanded and supplied has fallen. So we're going from A to B. So, say QD, what does QD stand for, Ahmad? Quantity demand, thank you. So you can say QD and QS, quantity supplied, fall. And as a consequence, so that's what Saudi Arabia said we want to happen. They want it to fall, so that's good. And then Phoebe, what happens to price? Increases. So the supply curve shifts, very important, use the correct terminology. I'm going to now just introduce another little bit of terminology which we haven't covered before, but because we've done a few of these diagrams now you should be able to handle it. When we move from A to B, Grace, has the demand curve shifted? No. So the demand hasn't shifted, so we're moving up and down it. Up it in this case. Right, okay. So we're actually moving along the demand curve. So it stays the same, but we're just moving up it. Do you see that, Shania? Just moving up to the left. Do you see that, Amy? Yes. Okay, so we're moving along it, up to the left. As that happens, Kamitha, is demand falling when we move A to B? It's falling. Right, okay. When we move from A to B, because we're moving towards the zero, we're actually moving towards that zero line, we've got less demand. And so what we say is price increases, supply shifts, but we would describe that movement from A to B, what we would say is that we see a contraction of demand. Because we're in effect moving